So we're here in Polk County at the planned development for a data center. And so we're here with Franklin Cruz, who knows a lot more about data centers in general. A lot of people that we follow, that follow us, that are anti-data centers, they're potentially looking at old data. Yeah. Like there may be, so I just know this because I was at an event and one of the commissioners from Polk County was talking about the pushback on data centers. And it's because they were looking at the proposed amount of water the data center was going to use when they proposed it, which was millions. It was like millions of gallons a day. Now, I think it was around 80,000 a day, 80,000 gallons a day. So just knowing that technology is crazily changing. I mean, this is like, you can touch on this, but it's just something that I have come across is like, just because the information that, you know, the internet's feeding you may be old information. It's like, stuff is changing so much. Like what you said about Microsoft not wanting to pay for that water or like spending that much on water.
They just had
They are going to create, we're literally live in a country where we're trying to invent things to make things either cheaper, easier, more efficient. And so it's like over time, things like this are going to be less of a hot button topic because they're not going to be using the same amount of power or water that has been originally planned.
Dude, we had a private company put a damn rocket in space and bring the damn thing back. A private company. I mean, just think about that. Meaning,
not anymore.
Yeah, they're not private.
Live. I tried to buy, but it didn't let me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's still, now it's a public, but it's not a government entity.
Correct.
So what I've learned in business, and I've been doing this now for 20 plus years, right? And not just development stuff, but before I was, you know, just a normal guy doing rehabs and figuring things out on my own. I just didn't want to be in the military anymore because I spent 7 years. I did 2 war conflicts and I'm like, shit, I got 10 toes, 10 fingers. My head is okay. Okay, we're good, right? And I get my free pancakes at IHOP and, you know, I'm fine. So to answer your question related to like water, the technology is because they're private companies, meaning there's private individuals that need to minimize cost. They want to obviously maximize profit, but that's literally everybody. Meaning if you're a private entity, that's the goal. Hey, how do we not have a high water bill? How do we not have a high electricity bill? How do we, you know, be as one in the community? Oh, well, let's build in an industrial area. That's what the zoning's for. So what happens is like in this area or any area that's zoned for industrial, let's say the city, county, or the county commissioners or the city commissioners, whoever, one, I would always ask anybody on the board is like, hey, anybody ever built anything? Anybody has what they call a CO? You know, I know, JD, you know what a CO is, right? Certificate of Occupancy. Meaning you went through the entire process. You know, it is not simple to build anything. It doesn't just, oh my gosh, I see a data center, it's taking, no, dude, it's so much work. Trust me, it doesn't happen that way. And what I'm seeing is a lot of city commissioners, county commissioners, even state officials, they're having views because of, in a sense of public, not everybody in the public, because you do have people that are not on social media, but the public is saying one thing, they have no experience at it, and then they're not asking building associations or people that have actually built, hey guys, what is the actual truth? Meaning, who approves the water usage? Who approves the electrical usage? How does that actually work? The other aspect too is, like for this one, I'm seeing data centers right now. So there's a thing called mega packs. A lot of people know what they are. So if you look this up, Tesla produces commercial grade mega packs. A lot of people don't know, but if you look this up, you'll find out. A lot of local electric companies and water companies, right? They are what I call little mini monopolies, meaning there is no competition. You got one power company in one area, guess what? No competition. So are they gonna be fast at upgrading anything? No, because they're the only game in town. So consider that's power companies, they don't upgrade. So what private companies are doing, because again, they don't want to spend a lot of money on infrastructure either. They can purchase what they call mega packs or solar, you know, these are industrial grade and give back to the power companies power during peak hours because the infrastructure is so old. Same thing with water. When you connect to a water pipe and I know Jay, you've built, right? So if you've built, you understand, like when you pay that wastewater connection fee or water connection fee, it's not that the city is coming and doing your plumbing and pump and connecting the pipe. No, you have to connect. And then what you'll normally see if you've built, you'll see when you put in your wastewater or water connection pipe, the pipe that typically you're connecting to, dude, was built in the 70s. Meaning I just connected to a clay pipe. Clay was 1950. I just had this.
That's crazy.
I just had this. Guess what happened when I put a new pipe to a clay pipe? The clay pipe blew up and encaved the entire street. The entire street, literally in front, it was a 20-foot sinkhole, boom. And we're building a new home. We're like, you gotta be kidding me. And then I'm like, wait up. Everybody's paying property taxes here, which is a property fee. A property, let's not get it twisted. Property is a fee because we live there. Why isn't all this upgraded? So I think the biggest thing what comes up for me is like, we're pointing at a private company that is doing everything in its legal right that they're doing. So when they have a legal right to do something, thank God we do live in America, which people have land rights, property rights, meaning even if the city commissioners, all of them could say, we're gonna do a moratorium, which I'm hearing that, no data centers, no problem. Guess what's gonna happen? If they're allowed to do it per the state law, Florida statute, there's a Florida statute which governs land law, right? And then if it has a land development code or comprehensive plan, that's what local cities go off of developments.
Right.
And in city of Lakeland, we already have a data center here. It's been here for 10 years. AI data center, okay?
Yeah.
So now you're gonna say this new company can't? Don't worry, 100% you're gonna get sued and 100% you're gonna lose. Wow. All they have to do is ask a real estate attorney, not the city attorney. And so whenever you take away somebody's private rights, so this is business park, they could build within that, and you're taking it away, then that means you're opening yourself up for, there's what they call the Burt Harris Act. There's all these different laws. In cities right now, they don't, again, who runs it? All you gotta do is, any normal civilian, that means person, just FYI, any normal person can ask the city commissioners or county, has anybody built anything? Like, have you actually physically got the CO and you went through the whole process? Because if you have built anything, you will know that there are already agencies that govern power, electrical, building. They're not gonna, contamination, that's an ESA 1, ESA 2 report. We have to do that, called environmental site assessment. Because that's the other thing I heard too. Oh, it's gonna be contaminating the land. Dude, it's a private company. You really think they want that? Really? You really think they want to just lose their entire business?
Right.
You really think Microsoft, Google, billion-dollar companies? Yeah. Come on, man.
And especially right now when, like, now that AI data centers is a hot button topic,
oh, dude,
they're going to try to do
screaming hot.
Yeah, they're trying to do everything in their power now to make it not, you know, a bad taste in people's mouths. Like, they're not going to want to destroy a county, because then when they're going to try to do another county, like, they're not going to allow them because, like, oh, look what they did over here in Polk County.
And you got some bad apple. Don't get it twisted. Like, and I know people can. Here's the other part that people forget. So Elon Musk did the biggest data center right now that's in the United States. Okay. But he didn't buy it. So this is what he. And the only reason why I know this is because I know the guy that did the deal. So I'm going off of like firsthand information. This is not what I read about, because I'm a big believer. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of people are reading all these headlines. So I would challenge you. It's like, hey, can you learn how to ride a bike after you read a book about it? I'll wait. No, you could read a book all day long about riding a bicycle, but you ain't gonna learn how to ride the bicycle until you get on the bicycle. And then you're gonna fall. I did, because my mom bought me an oversized bike and I was small at the time. So I was falling. I was like, why would she do this, right? And so then you finally discover balance, but that goes through a lot of pain, right? And then after that, then you're like, you could be 40 years old, right? And then you're like, you get on a bike, you're like, damn, I always got balance. That's the same thing when it comes down to what's going on. A lot of people are reading, but you've actually never got on the bicycle. So to answer the question about Elon, what he did is he leased the building. It was an industrial building, and he did everything per code. All he did is retrofit it for an AI data center, which again, all it is is an industrial building, which is right behind us, is an industrial building
Yeah.
that is literally storing computers,
Yeah.
supercomputers, which I'm not
Yeah.
sure if people realize this. Everybody has a supercomputer.
Is it burning a hole in my pocket?
It's right here. Oh, you don't believe me? Okay, no problem at all. First rocket ship that ever went to space, which was us, United States, yes. Right there, right there, right there. Awesome.
USA.
Yeah, there we
Did
go.
we win last night, FIFA?
I have no idea.
Let's go. Anyways.
We won because we got TV. How about that?
Yeah.
So when we went to space, that had less power than what's here on your phone. Meaning, they had massive data centers. Okay, look it up. Massive.
Yeah.
Dude, massive amount of data centers.
Yeah.
This phone has more power than all of that put together and more.
Yeah.
So it's just,
crazy.
it's a great topic because it does, to me, I enjoy it because in a sense of I get the opportunity to share truth behind development rather than a false narrative that I'm hearing and seeing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, these cities and counties, dude, they're not really great at efficiency of capital.
Correct.
At what I call capital allocation.
Yep.
What I'm personally seeing.
Yep.
So if you're not great at it, you need probably not to piss off companies that want to spend $1 billion on infrastructure and help your power grid, help upgrade your water grid, work together, bring high-paying jobs. You know why? Because guess what? If that revenue doesn't come in, let's play this out. Revenue doesn't come in. Who do you think is going to pay for the overages that goes up every single year? Because since I've been an adult, I have never seen taxes go down. I've never seen my car insurance go down. I've never seen gas go down. I've never seen any of this stuff go down. As me being an adult, living on my own since, being in the military at 19, right? I'm 46 now. I've never seen it. Yeah. And I've actually, the funny part, I don't see man, these roads look so much better. No.
Where that money going?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, the money's coming in and I'm not complaining about it. I'm actually not, it's sometimes you just look at it like, dude, that's the system. Because when I went overseas, when I was in the military, I saw, I have seen different cultures. I've seen infrastructure dude, they don't have no AC, they got dirt roads, and they're happy as shit, and this is how they live. Yeah. So when I come over here, I'm like, man, I'm happy. I got a roof, I got AC, I got water, I can, I got a toilet that goes outside, I don't have to smell it. Dude, we're blessed. Yeah. We're blessed, because it's other cultures don't have that. So it's it's a touchy subject, but at the same time too, it's okay, what's the alternative? Right. So you got somebody that wants to spend 5 to 7 years building something. All of the thought processes of what you're reading is a narrative to get what? Views and clicks and everything else. Charlie Munger, you know who Warren Buffett is? You ever heard of him? Yeah. All right, so Warren Buffett, a lot of people don't know.
The most cash in the world or something like that.
He's got a lot. Well, I think Elon now, but so but his number 2 was Charlie Munger for 50 years. Okay. Charlie Munger was a developer as well. Okay. So Charlie Munger had a great saying. He said, tell me somebody's incentive and I'll tell you how that company's gonna go. So you tell me the incentive. And remember, city, county, state, it's just a company. We call it a government, but technically it's a company. We pay a fee to live here and they're supposed to be good stewards over that. EMS, doctor, or all this.
They provide services, technically.
Exactly, for the fee, right? The only catch is, so if you tell me somebody's incentive, what is their incentive if everybody's screaming, don't build, don't build, don't build, right? And I'm not saying just don't build anything. I'm just saying the AI stuff right now. Right. So it's well, their incentive is they want to stay city commissioners. They want to stay county commissioners. So they're a lot of them are appeasing, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, are appeasing a small group. But in the long run, is that really going to be the right play? In my personal opinion, no, because I'm seeing it as an actual developer. And if you talk to the guys with the actual boots on the ground, they're going to tell you, hey guys, when we fix plumbing pipes and electrical, it's all spot checked. Meaning we only fix it when it blows up.
Oh, right, yeah.
And who governs that? People that have actually never developed or built. most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just talk about from the areas that I've built, because I've built and developed in other states as well.
Okay.
And I still have not seen a lot that actually have development experience to say like, dude, this is a good thing. This is going to bring jobs. This is going to upgrade our infrastructure. There's a lot of positives. So anyway, hopefully that was like a long-winded answer. But
no, that's great. Yeah. So basically, this is why we're here with Franklin Cruz, because there's a lot of hate on developers. There's a lot of crap that's happening. Obviously, you know, we have the Stop Developing Florida movement because our county, Manatee County, has been just absolutely changed by development because of our commissioners, we believe. And so we've come to actually talk to somebody that is boots on the ground, knows what he's talking about, and actually can give information almost that everyone's screaming information, but we're actually here with someone that's going to tell us literally behind the scenes on what's going on, and he's going to be real about it. And there's no incentive behind this. Like, he's not paying us, we're not paying him. Like, there's no, like, this is literally for information for our followers to get. So so we are sitting down with him, and we're going to talk longer form interview with a lot more stuff like this. So yeah, man, thanks.
No problem at all, man. Appreciate it.
This is great, dude.
Thank you, brother.